What role do you think tactical voting actually did play in these by-elections, and do you reckon the Tories have got to get used to this happening come the general?
Well, yes, it clearly made a massive difference in these by-elections, and it's essentially part of the system, right? If you are an anti-Conservative voter in Tiverton and you don't want to see a Conservative MP, then it makes complete sense. It's completely logical to vote for the Liberal Democrats. In the same way that in Wakefield, it made complete sense to vote for Labour. And the Conservatives can complain about that all they want, but that is a feature, that is the only opportunity to voters in a system that they're actively backing. And it's quite interesting to the Conservatives are complaining essentially about a key part of this voting system, whilst they then also extend the voting system, first past the post, to other positions that we have in the UK, for including metro mayors. So they can't really complain about what people do under first past the post when they're looking to expand it themselves.
Well, if you consider then under proportional representation, the Tories obviously wouldn't be gaining as many seats as they did in 2019, of course. What do you actually think the future, if I can ask you, David, to play the role of Mystic Meg for a second, but what do you think the future of the Tory party would actually look like if the electoral system was changed?
Well, I won't get my crystal ball out on TV, but I think if we did have a form of PR, we'd probably see we'd see a centre-left coalition, basically the Lib Dems and Labour, and then against a centre-right coalition that would be rooted in the Conservative Party, but that would bring in the Brexit Party as well. And so in some ways, perhaps Boris Johnson would have been in a stronger position under a form of PR, and the Conservatives probably would have been in a stronger position because they would have had UKIP and then the Brexit Party with a significant number of seats. Let's not forget, UKIP won 12% of the vote in 2015 and ended up with just one seat, which is massively disproportionate. And so the advocates of PR, which generally come from the left, but not exclusively, tend to forget this, that there would be about 80, 90 UKIP MPs in the House of Commons after 2015, and there's nobody else they go into coalition with really apart from the Conservatives. So it would actually put the Conservatives in, well, maybe not a stronger position after 2019, but it would certainly soften the edges of any defeats they might have because they would have coalition partners.